Hi everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Before we get into your love forecast for the second half of September, I just had a quick announcement. So if you want to go ahead and fast forward to the actual reading itself, I'll go ahead and timestamp it down below. All right, guys, so I just wanted to go ahead and introduce a couple of items that I've received from Conscious Items. I don't know whether or not you guys follow me on Instagram or have seen some of the announcements that I've had on the community tab here on YouTube, but I am a Conscious Items ambassador, which basically means that I'm able to offer you guys an affiliate link where you can get some discounted prices for really some amazing items that they do have on their website. These are a couple of them that they were nice enough to gift me to be able to share with you guys. So the very first one, and as you can see here, they're all boxed up really nice. It always reminds me of that whole Tiffany box type style, similar colors, right? And so this particular one that they sent me is the Virgo Bracelet Set, I believe. And of course, it's available in all zodiacs. I am a Virgo, so this is the one that I requested. So let's take a look at it together. I actually haven't looked in the box just yet. And let's go ahead and see what's in here. So it comes along with the information card, and it tells you particular stones, crystals that are for your particular zodiac sign, which is really cool. And it does say wear your, in my case, Virgo bracelet to support you during stressful work days. It helps to prevent overanalyzing and encourages creative freedom. Place your Virgo birthstone and crystals in a crystal grid to amplify their energy, especially if in the shape of the constellation of Virgo. Meditate with the stones to connect with them on a deeper level. So as you guys can hopefully see this, it's got Amazonite, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, lapis lazuli, or lapis lazuli. I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. Smoky quartz, black tourmaline, unakite, which I'm not familiar with, and then clear quartz. So that's what's included here, I believe. So let's go ahead and take a look. And everything, as I've mentioned, it's packaged up really nice. So in this silk bag, ooh, how pretty is that? Okay, and actually these bracelets here are also from Conscious Items before I was an ambassador. So this is just something that I really enjoyed from them, and so I ended up purchasing it. And so this is the Virgo bracelet. That's beautiful. And then it comes with the little Virgo pendant, or the, what do you call these things? The charm. There you go. Not pendant. And then I'm assuming what's in this bag are the crystals and stones that have been described in the card. Yeah, look at that. So there it is. You know, it comes with all of the stones described, and then you guys can, you know, read about it for your own particular birthstone and zodiac. So I really love that. Okay, so that's coming through for the very first item that they were able to share with me. And then this one right here, I actually took a peek, so it's, I love it. So this one, it's the Holistic Healing Ultimate Bracelet Stack, and it says, journey into a world of divine spirituality with this beautiful bracelet set. A bracelet stack that is the treasure of centuries. It is power-packed with the four most soothing and dazzling crystals for women: aquamarine, rose quartz, amethyst, and rhodonite. This infinitely divine combination will heal your soul, body, heart, and mind. And how to use it: wear this bracelet stack either with all the bracelets together or just the one that you are most drawn to on your right arm to enhance grounding and shielding from all the things that don't serve you. You can also wear it on your left arm to receive healing and light on all levels. I love it. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Look at that. How pretty is that? Hopefully you guys can see that okay. So I'll probably experiment with it, maybe have it on one arm one day and then just maybe separate them or wear one individually. But yeah, that's beautiful. So this one's called the Ultimate Bracelet Stack. And I'll go ahead and include their website down below, of course, in the description box, along with my affiliate link. And you can always visit their website, and when it's time for you to check out, my discount code is Celestial15, so that automatically gives you 15% off of any of their products. And again, I've really was a customer way before I was an affiliate with Conscious Items, and I absolutely love all their stuff. So hopefully, if this is something that you're into, and if you really enjoy browsing through their website, you'll be able to, I'm sure, find something there that you really enjoy, something that you could use. They've got great jewelry. They've got the lamps, and I recently introduced it on my Instagram page. You guys might have also seen it on the community tab for their curative lamp, which I absolutely love as well. They've got all sorts of lamps. Some of them are for health purposes. They also have an abundance one, and there's so many different kinds of items that you can shop for on their website. So feel free to check it out. And again, don't forget to use my discount code and affiliate link to be able to help you out when it comes to checking out and have a little bit of savings through some of the products that you end up gravitating towards. All right, guys, so that's it as far as the announcement for Conscious Items. So let's get into your love forecast for the second half of September. Hello, Cancer. So let's get into your messages here, guys, for the second half of September. I'll be pulling from these three decks here, my Shadows and Secrets deck, the Twin Flame Shadows by Mystic Moon, and lastly, the Issues deck by Fire Witch Tarot. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout the reading. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and grab a card from each deck here, taking a look first at some of the obstacles and challenges that you might either currently be dealing with right now, or there could be some lingering energies tied into the past that might still be affecting you today. So let's go ahead and see what's up with that. All right, so some of the challenges for Cancer as we welcome in the second half of September. All right, so we're starting off with Energy Vampire. So in this particular deck, this one represents, and as it says, a ghoulish divine feminine who sucks your energy, leaving you exhausted and drained, feeding on the love and compassion you have for her. However, you know, if you're already familiar with the concept, divine feminine does not have to be a woman. It could be male energy as well. So take it gender-wise how it makes sense. There could be somebody in your life that really is sucking all of your energy because they could be very difficult to deal with. Maybe you really do see them sort of like this energy vampire. So let's go ahead and see what else we can learn for you, Cancer. So if that makes sense for you, there could be a person who represents that in your life. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. We do have Unlovable, okay? Bottom of the deck for this particular deck, it does say Walking Away. I'm just guided to that one. Let's go ahead and grab one card from the Issues deck as well, and then we'll clarify with some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. Somebody might have caused you to feel this way, where you did walk away from them. You know, they were just sucking your energy. Maybe you gave them everything you had and it just still wasn't enough, causing you to feel unloved. All right, so let's grab an additional card here. Now, some of you guys could have also, again, been dealing with somebody like this and they decided to walk away. You know, once they were able to get everything that they could from you, they walked away. Look at that. We have no time. Never has time for you. Always in a rush and a hurry. Look at that. So if that's the individual that you've been dealing with, this could be somebody who can be very selfish. They're all about themselves, very self-absorbed, and they might not even realizing how it's hurting you. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I'll be pulling from my TANIELU tarot deck for Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know here? And if you've walked away from somebody like this, good for you. So we do have this card wanting to come up in the reverse. That's how I'm going to read it. So we do have the Ten of Wands. As you can see, it's about heavy burdens in the upright. Okay, so the Ten of Wands in the reverse, it represents someone's inability to delegate. It represents somebody who could be burnt out and overstressed. This could be how they're causing you to feel, which ultimately might have led you to walking away and distancing yourself from this person. You know, it was a burden that you no longer needed to carry or wanted to, because they just weren't investing the time in the partnership anyway. What else for Cancer? Look at that. We do have a Hierophant here. This is about commitment. And I feel, again, you might have walked away because somebody just wasn't fully invested, and they either had commitment issues, they weren't ready for that, again, not making time for you, and maybe once it came to the surface that they really weren't looking for long-term commitment, that, again, could have hurt you so deeply, okay? And look at the next card right here. We've got the Five of Cups, disappointment. So this person hurt you, they broke your heart. Five of Cups represents bereavement, representing regrets, representing that sense of loss. This was not an easy thing to go through, and no doubt they disappointed you. We do have the Two of Wands right here, future planning, and then we do have the Death card. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Scorpio specifically. Transition, transformations. The way I see the Death card, it does represent endings as well as new beginnings. If situations such as this one, you know, again, the ghoulish, divine feminine, whoever that represents, or an energy vampire, somebody that was just very difficult to deal with, okay, so they might have ultimately killed the relationship. That's just what I'm feeling there. So even though it came to an end, I have a feeling here, Cancer, that might actually be a blessing for you, because it gives you the opportunity for change, to work on yourself, to empower yourself through this whole experience, and to kind of come back to life as a better version of you, because you're ready for better. And here's better. Look at that. Six of Wands. Success. Victory. So even though this relationship might have fallen apart, the rest of your life, the rest of your journey does not have to represent that. It's more than what they put you through. You deserve better. And then we do have the Seven of Pentacles. You got to wait and see what the future perhaps has in store for you. So just have some patience if it just isn't happening right now in your love life. I do feel eventually you'll be able to connect with somebody who is way better suited for you. We do have the Lovers card right here. So through the new choices and decisions that you make for yourself, to detach and walk away from people that are not good for you, then you can claim this victory. You can claim that success all in due time. You'll meet somebody who could be very compatible with you. This is a very strong attraction and union between two people. Now, for some of you guys, part of the situation that you might have walked away from and got disappointed by might have something to do with infidelity and third parties. Okay, and then we also have the Devil card right here. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn specifically. This is tapped into the shadow self, you know, so there's something tied into maybe unhealthy relationships, unhealthy attachments, obsessiveness, addictive type behavior. Okay, that's what's coming through there initially. So either you've already detached from somebody like this, or it could still be lingering because you're still in the thick of it. But if you are to take control of this situation and make time for you and go on a different path, I have a feeling things are going to turn around for you. All right, Cancer. So let's go ahead and find out what's up for you for the second half of September. I'll be pulling from my dating scene oracle. So whether you are single, whether you are in separation, or you guys are together but going through some difficulties, let's take a look and see what the energy is. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. So we have a love-struck divine masculine. Okay, so going back to what came through already, the energy vampire represented a divine feminine here who was just sucking this masculine's energy here, you know, leaving them exhausted. So it could have been one of those things, whoever represented the masculine energy, you know, might have been doing way too much for the feminine here and just wasn't getting anywhere. They might have felt unloved, especially if we have a situation with somebody who just wasn't investing their time. And so it could have been this masculine who walked away. That's for some of you. Maybe that makes sense. If genders are reversed, then of course take it that way. Let's see what else. What else for Cancer? Let's grab one more from here. We have dance partners, 2 hearts in rhythm. Maybe you guys love to dance or just love music. There's something tied into that. Or you guys just were very compatible or are compatible. This could be new love for some of you guys, or what it is that you have the capability to attract. And let's grab one card from the Sunshine and Rainbows deck. 1 or 2, we'll see. For Cancer, we have the Stewardess. Now this represents a divine feminine. Air sign, however, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That could make sense for some of you guys. So it does say will support their partner in their goals and dreams, adventurous, loves to travel, fun-loving, nature, will always take care of your needs, a nurturing companion. So again, whoever represents the divine masculine, they could have had their heart broken, especially if there was a feminine that really did a number on them, you know. And so this person could be a brand new individual, or it could be another divine feminine represented here who has the capacity to really love this masculine, certainly the way they deserve to be loved. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm just going to grab one more from this deck here. And then we have the Baker. Okay, so an instant attraction. So easy to overindulge in this sweet love. They can fulfill your tastiest fantasies. This love connection will have your mouth watering. This is love and romance on a sugar high. That to me could certainly be picking up off of the same type of energy as the Lovers, you know. This could be new love for some of you, or after having walked away from a toxic situation. Hopefully at this point you've attracted somebody way better suited for you, you know. All right, so let's see what else, Cancer, we can pick up. I'll be pulling from my Tarot Teacher. This is the revised edition. If you're not familiar with this deck, it's one that I created especially for those of you who would like to learn how to read tarot for yourselves. And as you can see, it's got upright and reversed meanings for each card. So it really does make it super simple to learn. And then once you've mastered the interpretations, then you can, of course, move on to other decks where there's less verbiage or no verbiage at all. It could just be images, and it's up to you to use your own intuition. And you could also end up using one of the Rider-Waite's decks. Could be that. All right, so let's grab some tarot. So we do have the 3 of Cups in the reverse. So this is a long time right here. So it could have been the masculine who ended up isolating themselves because of a divine feminine, that, you know, that whole ghoulish divine feminine energy that we've already seen. It could be, it does say a third-party reference, canceled weddings, broken engagements. Could be any of those things. It could be a lack of a social life for the masculine. Look at this. We've got that 10 of Wands coming through. So there's the heaviness. There's the heavy burden. Now remember, it came through in the reverse earlier. It's coming through in the upright. So it does seem here somebody continues to be burnt out and stressed out. It's been a bit of a struggle, maybe for the masculine here, or maybe for both people, masculine, feminine. Especially if there's separation and 2 hearts that are 2 hearts that are in separation and not together at this point. We do have the Hermit. Now some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo right here. It could be a feminine who is in need of soul searching, but it could also be the masculine in need of alone time. We do see that here in order to find the right person. You know, that could be that too. And then we do see the moon's energy here. So it could be some of you guys have been afraid to get back into the dating scene, afraid of getting hurt again, especially after having experienced deception, possible third parties. This could also represent, gosh, so many things. I mean, just lies and deceit, secrets, you know, things that are hidden from you. But the way I see the moon, it could also be that light at the end of the tunnel where things can get brighter once again, you know, to be able to attract new love. And as this one says, that instant attraction and a very sweet love connection. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune. So even though there have been some ups and downs here for Cancer, it does seem that things will change, things for the better. This is a very winning type energy. This represents some of the bad things that you've experienced, because this right here representing a part of your destiny still. It is a turning point in your life, Cancer, where you know, there are cycles of change that are replacing some of those cycles that could have been very hurtful for you. Okay, so things are going to turn around. Good luck, good karma right there. All right, so let's go ahead and grab one more set of cards here. I'll be pulling from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. This deck has actually been revised since I got this one. And it's a lot of the same messages, honestly. I've just chosen different images that I felt were better than the original images I chose. So if you decide you like this deck, again, the images are slightly different for some of the cards, but the messages are exactly the same. All right, here we go. Or pretty similar. I think I changed verbiage in a couple cards. All right, here we go. For Cancer, we have interlaced. Okay. So this card does say, distance, time, circumstances cannot stop our love from intermingling. Despite outside influences that are beyond our control, people, opinions, misaligned stars, the world, that we shouldn't be. You are always with me in my heart, my love. There they cannot touch the you and I that have become this thing called us. So there's someone out there, Cancer, that is still feeling your energy. Maybe you still feel theirs. They certainly feel that you guys still belong together regardless of circumstances and time apart. You know, it's up to you, of course, how you feel about them, but that seems to be how they're feeling about you. All right, so let me go ahead and grab from my Valentine Connection Tarot here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Cancer. I love this. Look at that. You've got the Chariot, which, of course, is your own Cancer energy. So this is a very triumphant outcome here, Cancer. So it does seem that maybe there's a chance for some of you guys to get back together and for things to finally get moving. We've got that Temperance energy, so it's going to take a little bit of time for peace to be restored, for balance, tranquility to be restored, you know, but it does seem that it can happen still for you, Cancer. And for those of you who are in separation, there's also the chance that you guys can get back together. Look at that. 10 of Wands again. So I believe that is the third time in this reading that that's popping up. Okay, so 10 of Wands, the heavy burden. So if this is you, if this is something that you relate to, Cancer, it's time to lay that down so that you can welcome in this new energy through, look at this, you've got the 7 of Cups, new choices, better choices, multiple possibilities. And I have a feeling this is now giving you the opportunity to learn from some of the poor choices that you might have made before, okay, or some bad choices that someone made before that ended up hurting you in the connection. So this is gained wisdom, I feel, and there really is this need to stop being so stressed out and overloaded when it comes to whatever the past represented, because now you know which cups to avoid. You know, not all choices are good ones, especially when it comes to love. Look at that, the Lover's card once again. 2 cards talking about choices and decisions. So hopefully at this point you've learned what works for you and what doesn't. You're meant to connect with somebody that you're very compatible with, truly. This could be your ideal mate. This could be the person that you've been waiting for forever that you have yet to meet for some of you. but this right here could ultimately be the life-altering choice that you do make that can direct you onto a path where finally you can be happy. Look at the next card. You've got the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. I love it. So you can manifest this wish, Cancer, to find happiness in your life by making different choices, better choices. And there are possibilities towards reunions, reconciliations, new love. Okay, so it looks pretty good despite some of the more challenging cards that we've seen. That Ten of Wands is very prominent in your reading this time, so there's something significant there. Pay attention to whatever signs you're receiving as far as letting something go or laying that heaviness down. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box, as well as the action buttons towards the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.